domestic terror charges for people who were
Why are they singling out
accused.
Teslas? I mean, why? Because Elon Musk supports Donald Trump. These people are chasing Tesla owners. They might chase you someday.
So you agree on the domestic terror?
Purchased in 2019.
I don't know. Look, Elon Musk currently holds a position of trust in our government. He is a top advisor to the President of the United States. And there's clearly a bunch of people out there who are targeting him and his products specifically. If that's not terrorism, I'm not sure what is. They are terrorizing people who bought an Elon Musk product.
I think I should.
That's CNN host and second fiddle on her own show, Abby Phillip, going speechless after Scott Jennings fact checks her on the nature of the politically motivated attacks against Tesla owners. Welcome to Nerk News. I'm Nerkish, and it looks like the political hacks at CNN are once again attempting to downplay criminal activity because it's against people they don't like. Here's Abby Phillip and a panel of her liberal lackeys acting horrified that President Trump recently called the targeted violence against Tesla dealerships, charging facilities, and car owners domestic terrorism.
Tonight, something I'm sure none of you have ever seen before. This is the president using the bully pulpit not to sell his agenda, but to sell cars.
It's hardly the first time we've had cars on the South Lawn. Man, here's a video of Joe Biden driving a Jeep Rubicon around the South Lawn. I mean, it's pretty common.
And President Trump did it before in his first term as well.
It's pretty common for the President of the United States to boost American industries, American-made products, and companies that are, employing Americans. It's extremely common. He obviously has a close relationship with Elon, who, by the way, is, I think, unfairly under attack. And this company is unfairly under attack. You have these insane people all over the country chasing people down in their Teslas in New York City. I had a friend who tried to trade his Tesla in New York the other day, and there were protesters screaming at his children.
Look,
These people are unhinged,
there is some insanity
and they deserve
happening.
support from the government.
But let's be clear. Let's not skirt over the fact that Elon Musk spent $250 million to elect Donald Trump.
So you're against an American company?
No, that's not.
You don't want the government to support this?
It doesn't look bad at a time when Americans are struggling.
Right.
To have the president hawking cars for the richest guy in the world because his political endeavors.
Does it look bad for the president to support an American company that employs thousands of American workers?
No,
I don't think it looks bad.
No, he's supporting Elon Musk.
Who do you think builds the cars, brother?
Elon Musk builds the cars?
No, the workers of the United States of America, where they build the. I mean, they're
what
building
I'm telling
cars.
you right now is the way I look at
He's not
that
the only person that works there.
It's a little funny that the side that supported charging people with felonies and hate crimes for leaving tire marks on rainbow crosswalks suddenly wants to act like it's an overreach to call politically motivated attacks like this terrorism. I mean, just go on social media and you'll see people not only glorifying these acts, but saying that they aren't going far enough. And it's not just on places like Reddit. Even Elon's own platform is full of veiled threats against him and anyone who happens to own a Tesla. And it's all because he happens to support President Trump and therefore poses a threat to the administrative state and liberal ruling class in this country.
What you're saying, because
let me tell you something. There's a huge able-bodied population in this country that should not be on welfare. That is a true story.
Okay, first of all,
that's actually not true.
Hold on a second. Welfare is not the biggest driver of this, actually. But what I'm saying is that Doge has put all this money on the board, and they've said, oh, this is waste, fraud, and abuse. And when you really look at it, they're just programs that Elon and the president and random 20-something-year-olds don't like. So when you say fraud and abuse, there's not a lot of evidence.
The first word is usually waste, and they consider it to be waste.
Do you think
they are not actually doing that? When Congress authorizes money for a program, or a program is duly authorized, that's not waste, fraud, and abuse. That's just something you don't like.
Abby, everybody wants to find waste, fraud, and abuse until somebody actually does it.
Do you think people...
This is the problem. Okay. This is the problem. They're actually saying, okay, maybe this is wasteful.
No, hold on for a second.
And then Washington goes crazy.
That's untrue. It's been done. The Clinton administration was able to put together an...
30-something years ago?
Right, but the point of it is the way that they...
Never happened, it definitely
it's been done, but the way that they went about it was to study for 6 months and then to take a longer time to understand which government jobs needed to be rooted out. He fired a bunch of people. He ended with a bunch of stuff. It's been done. It's just the way that you guys are doing it.
I know. And the way that we're doing it is that you don't want us to do it. In 2019, we spent $4.4 trillion as a government. Last year, we spent $6.2 trillion. The government's gotten more expensive and much larger over the last 5 years. The only question Republicans have is, does it have to be this large and does it have to be this expensive? That's the question. And Elon's finally trying to cut into it, and the Republicans in Congress need to help.
You guys should start it in your...
The funny thing about all of this pushback against Elon is that it's probably so vitriolic because he used to be a liberal. I mean, we've seen it time and time again from the left. They eat their own and act like spurned lovers whenever somebody from their side has the audacity to think for themselves. And I would bet dollars to donuts that this wouldn't be happening to the same degree if Elon happened to be some conservative rich guy like one of the Koch brothers or Mike Lindell or something. Not only are these attacks politically motivated, they feel deeply personal because for the longest time, Teslas were considered cool cars for coastal elites. And now that Elon's a disaffected liberal and has left the reservation, all of the things Democrats overlooked about him, like his business, race, and wealth, are being used to viciously attack him and anyone loosely associated with him, to the chagrin of Abby Phillip and pretend journalists and establishment media. But let me know what you think. Is the pushback against Elon more severe because he was once a liberal? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!